Anywho, back to what I was saying. I think due to the success of his podcast and people picking up on it and it's getting steam, this is more of them attacking his image than anything. Cause let's be real. The NBA is the NBA. People fight. That's human nature. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna get along and do the whole kumbaya speech and yada yada. If you play basketball, you know confrontation happens. Either someone complains about, hold on, what it says, completed on him trying calling for pass and tell your teammate when to shoot. Leadership skills activated in NBA. Okay. Typically, you know, someone missed the pass, missed the drill, got hit, bumped hard or something like that. Y'all get into a little beef, little squabble. It is what it is. It happens. But it getting leaked out to the public and people getting to see it, that's a whole nother animal. So I came up with a little theory, right? Hold on, let me show y'all my little theory, because I was in my little bag about this whole incident. So, all right, sorry, skip me, Damon. We gonna come back to you. So, we're gonna look at the footage real quick. I'm gonna put it in slow-mo. Let's do this one because it had a repeat
so
on
it. Got the footage of the altercation between Jordan Poole and Draymond Green, and it doesn't look good for Draymond at all.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. We ain't trying to hear you. We ain't trying to hear him. We just need your footage, player. All right. So I'm finna put this on slow mo. Now, just to start off, we finna break it down real quick. You know what I'm saying? This is my analytic skills on this situation. Right. So, it's in the Warriors facility, gaming facility, right? Right. We know that, right? Practice facility, stuff get intense. Boom, boom, boom. We have a little squabble. We have a little fight, right? Cool. Now, everyone that's in here, I'm going to assume is either staff, players, and security. The three main people that's in there. This is nothing for the public. This ain't maybe journalists is there. You know, maintenance. ain't a lot of heavy outside sources inside the facility. So we're gonna keep that in mind. This is all internal, right? Right. So now you see the area, you see how the angles are. People were saying this is coming from a security camera. I say no, because of how terrible it looks, how choppy it look like it coming from an Android phone. Right. So I decided to do my little Googles, right? I decided to check out my little Googles, and I came up with the image because my homie was like, hey, you remember the practice facility when Steph Curry was shooting 100-something shots in the practice facility? That's the same facility. So I'm like, you know what? Let me do my Googles and look up the actual facility, right? So I come across, let me see, where is it? Let me see. No, that ain't it. Dang, where is it? Nope. Hold on, let me pull it in. I think I got to pull the picture up. So I took a screenshot picture of this, right? And then I pulled it up and, you know, was sharing it on the screen. So this is as you can see, right? Hold on. Dang, I can't even get trying to get the angle right. Oh, there you go. All right, boom. You see this, right? Just a quick comparison. I got to put that behind me. All right, there you go. Perfect. All right, now you see the layout. Same typical layout, right? You got the back wall, you got the endorsements, the blue color, the rim, etc. You see how the angle is with the rim and everything? I told him, and this is just my theory, whoever took that picture or whoever had the phone out and was recording was over this way, either between the second and third seat because of the angle, right? Because it was able to record this part of the court. They got this like blocked off like this. It's a wall they can cover over on this end, but or they was like further over. They was like further over on the other court because it's like two parts of the courts, you see. And whoever was recording was sitting over here in this area and recording what was going on because they didn't like the little bleacher area. They got like a rise up area. I don't know how to say it, but it's like, I don't know, like a Coliseum type of thing. You know how they had the Spartans at the bottom fighting, and then at top you had the crowd and all that stuff. They got like maybe 3 or 4 seats like this before you hit the wall, the other side of the wall. So they had to be on this little balcony area where the glads are when they was recording. So whoever did it, they finna get caught regardless of the fact. Like, it's over with. All they gotta do is pull up the footage, get this particular angle, see who was sitting there at this particular time. It's a wrap. So that's that, right? That was me doing my CSI joint. Now, as far as for the punch, you know what I'm saying? As far as for the incident, we'll say the incident. Don't get me wrong, this stuff happens, man. Like, don't get it twisted. These type of things happen in basketball, in sports, just in life in general. We get heated with each other. People exchange words. Sometimes it get physical. Sometimes it don't. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in you can't tell me how I react to disrespect. That's just me personally. That's just my thing. You can't tell me how to react to disrespect, 1. And 2, I gotta be man enough to accept the consequences that happen for my actions. So if I do it, I justified the point of me doing it. It was in my right mind. No one coerced me. I wasn't amped up by somebody else, or I wasn't manipulated. This was what I wanted to do. So whatever comes behind it, I'm willing to accept. That's how I feel about just everything in general. But this footage being leaked like it did, I think they said it was leaked. It came out like maybe the same day or the day prior to the incident happened. It feels like it was intentional. And it's like one of those, okay, we know that this happens in the NBA. Everyone knows that. Especially the players know that. They're like, okay, this is typical practice. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's some situations where LeBron got heated and, you know what I'm saying, words was exchanged. So it is what it is. Or it possibly could have got physical. I wouldn't be surprised. But for that footage to leak out and for someone to be in-house to leak it, that's where the issue comes in at. Now, and that's why I think the sabotage is coming in at, because it's more so in the sense of, you know, this ain't probably the first time Draymond Green just snapped off and went off on somebody. So come on, like, duh, he's the enforcer. You know, Charles Oakley and them, they was like real dogs out there doing crazy stuff. So he's under that umbrella of a player. So it just seems like real, like, sketchy to me. Like, he's coming out with this podcast. It's a really good podcast. Him and JJ Redick's podcast. I love their podcast. I like the players talking about the game. It just brings a whole new atmosphere to it, especially seeing it coming from someone live that's actively in the NBA and he's speaking. It was a whole new dynamic. It was an untapped dynamic that was not like introduced to the league or just in entertainment, period. So he was in his own lane. Yeah, we can listen to the ones that played prior to being in the NBA. Cool. If you got knocked out the playoffs and now you're just speaking on your behalf about what's going on in the season or the league, cool, that's great too. But actively seeing someone talk about the games and they just played like a couple hours ago was crazy. But it was dope. It was cool. And it came with an unbiasedness because he talked about on both ends, good and bad. So it was a dope dynamic, and it was only one that he was able to create because he was the one that came with the idea and was, working the kinks out to making it work for him. And I think a lot of people saw this attention, saw the purpose of this. They seen how profitable it could be, and you know what I'm saying? He slipped up. Don't get me wrong. He did what he did, and he caused the conflict within the team on his own merit. Because we gonna play through it. He walked away. If you're looking at the video, it's separation at this point when this video started. You know what I'm saying? It's separation between both players. Everyone is like, okay, they just, jaw chatting, going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really to be worried about. We can continue to play. But between whatever was said at this point, you know what I'm saying? He decided to come towards Jordan Poole. I don't know what words were said. Only the people that know what was said was inside this joker because there's no audio. But again, he decided to go for it. Now, my question to y'all is this. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably going to clip this up and put this on YouTube also because this is the talk of the town at the moment. And, when a nigga come like that, he start playing with his shorts and stuff, and then he just gradually start walking towards you. These cats in the back should have seen what he was on and stepped in, but no one said nothing because this is a typical practice where people they have exchange for words for each other. Now, Buddy with the slacks with the high heel tube socks, he knew what was up, but he on some fragile protection. He ain't finna stop them. He pushed off physically and pushed off on them, and there you go. And on top of that, he held him. You know what I'm saying? He actually held him when he punched him. Now everybody want to react. That's the crazy part. Now everybody want to react. Little tube socks over here. He just like, dang, I maybe could have did more, but he didn't. But Jordan Poole, protect yourself at all times. I understand that's your teammate. All that stuff, we gonna have arguments, but brother, ain't no way here in the world I'm finna let this man walk up on me like he did, and you ain't have no type of defensive stance. You ain't nothing. All right, when you seen it got physical to the point where you decided you had to push him, you should have been guarding up, brother. So yeah, now I don't want to keep replaying and watching that because it's just disrespectful as heck. It sucks that it happened. So again, protect yourself at all times. The consequences that's coming after this is going to be crazy because again, it's difference between us handling this internally. Like, hey, we got into a fight, a little scuffle or altercation. You know what I'm saying? No one knows about it outside of the people that was here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we paid your medical bills. We, you know what I'm saying? You might get a little fine here and there. We going to say you sick or whatever, and you going to miss a couple of games. We going to take some money from you and you donate to someone's the charity of his choice. You know what I'm saying? It's internal. No one knows about it. But the moment this came out, his family members seeing it, you know what I'm saying? Kids probably seeing it. Bro, you can't even go home no more, bro. Like, you get into a verbal exchange of words with your wife, and she just come out like, hey, you ain't got this energy when Draymond Green knocked you out. Like, bruh, bruh, that's gonna be heavy. And then on top of that, we got to go through the season with each other, and me mentally knowing what you did to me. Heck, the league know what you did to me. Like, other teams know what you did to me. It's finna be crazy because they finna use this as ammo to get in that man's head. And from what I was hearing, he was a heavy like trash talker when he played basketball. I like trash talkers. You know what I'm saying? If you can't hold me type of cat. Oh, what this man doing? Somebody come get their little sister up off me. I like that mess, and especially if somebody can back it up. But now they got this leverage on you, like, bruh, your own teammate cleaned your clock, bruh. I ain't trying to hear nothing from you. It's ugly, bro. It is ugly. So let me see what Draymond Green had to say about this incident. This is his apology speak to the public.
I have apologized.
Dang, what happened?
And you know, I wanted
Dang,
to
what?
take a step
My
further.
audio.
You know, with the event yesterday, with the video leaking,
Man,
there is a huge embarrassment that comes with that. Not only for myself as I was the one.
you're a well-spoken man. Like,
that comes for me is what it is, and that's something that I have to deal with. But the embarrassment that Jordan has to deal with, and that this team has to deal with, that this organization has to deal with, but also Jordan's family. You know,
see, there you go.
His mother, his father saw that video, and
bruh,
quite frankly, if my mother saw that video, I know how my mother would feel. I know what her I know what her reaction would be, and I know what her next step would be.
We ready.
So
don't putting your hands on my baby.
And you know, his family, his friends that care for him, because that is a sense of, or a level of embarrassment that they have to deal with too. I apologize to this organization. You know, we just won a championship. In 9 days, 10 days, there will be a ring ceremony. My family will be.
Oh, wow. That's a whole nother dynamic too, bro. I didn't even think about that one. So, bruh, not only, wow, they got a whole ring ceremony for winning the championship. Family, loved ones gonna be in attendance, and you telling me I gotta sit here and be cordial with the nigga that just punched me and cleaned my clock and got the video uploaded out of me getting bum rushed by one punch. And that man does not put on lotion. Bruh, this is heavy. I ain't even think about that one. Dang. Oh, man. Yeah, buddy.
Sure they'll be. And quite frankly, that's an elephant in the room. That's something that,
bruh,
you know,
that's way past an elephant, nigga.
On a night where it should be celebration and love, and it still will be. But
I don't know about that, bruh.
This dark cloud in the room, and I caused that. You know, so I apologize to his family and just what they've had to deal with over the course of the last 24 to 48 hours. And I will do what I have to do to make that right.
Hey, stay for nigga. I just was talking to you, nigga. Oh, that was it? Hold on. I thought you had more to say about that. Hold on.
And making sure that this team can come together and compete at the absolute highest level that we know we need to compete at to do what we're setting out to do. And that goal doesn't change, not for me, not for anyone. That goal will remain the same. That's been the goal around here.
Nah, bruh. I understand you talking, but we got to shoot a fair one. We got to. It was already crazy because I heard that once the incident happened and everything went down, Buddy stayed and continue to practice. I'm gonna have to let that sink in. He didn't stub his toe, have a tummy ache. I don't know. Left his keys in the car. No crazy mess like that. The man literally got stole on. Got up. They did their little 1-2, and he turned around and continued to practice as if nothing happened. Bruh. Now, most people be like, oh, that's professional, him being professional, and they'll deal with it when they deal with it. Bruh. Ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no motherfucking way I'm finna let you steal off of me and we continue to act as if nothing never exists. Like it never went down. Bruh. Who raised these niggas, bruh? That's all I gotta say.
7 or 8 years, and that
I would have caused the scene.
So,
I'm flipping over the rack.
Like
I'm punching anybody that put their hands on me. All that.
Right. And although it's never right, like the thing that happened, it happened, and so it's never right.
See, right now I won't even hear Dayron talk.
You know, that falls on me. You know, like I said, I'll embrace that. It won't be an easy process, nor should it be, nor do I expect it to be. But I also look forward to continuing to better myself and.
Oh man, not to better myself. No, not the better myself comment, bro. Yeah, man. This is all bad. Draymond Green definitely got a target on his back, in my opinion. I don't even need to hear no more. After he just said that, I need to better myself. Bruh. Nah, bruh. This ain't it. This ain't it, Chief. Oh, man.